Hi, Rockbridge Academy. This is Roy Griffith, headmaster, with a good word for the day. Let me read to you from Philippians chapter 1, where Paul says, "Now I want you to know, brothers, that what has happened to me has really served to advance the gospel. As a result, it has become clear throughout the whole palace guard and to everyone else that I am in chains for Christ." When Paul authored his letter to the Philippians, he wasn't in quarantine, he was in prison, in chains. You might wake up every morning these days and feel like you're in house arrest, perhaps chained to your laptop, chained to working from home or doing school from home. But Paul saw this not just as an opportunity to serve Christ, he saw it as an opportunity for the gospel to go forth. And he believed that the Lord would make the gospel go forth despite the state that he was in. You know, this is Easter week, and we're spending it together, alone, apart, in quarantine. Let me encourage us, like Paul, look for opportunities for the gospel to go forth. Maybe you can have a conversation with your neighbors over the fence. But have faith that the Lord is causing the gospel to go forth just in the things that you are doing day in and day out, in the encouraging words that you're speaking to one another at home. And in this way, the gospel is being made real. You know, it was Admiral James Stockdale was a prisoner in Vietnam for 8 years. He endured torture over 20 times. And he was once asked, "How did you find it in yourself to make it through?" And his one word was, he said, "I never lost faith in the end of the story that he knew that he would be rescued at some point." We've got an even greater rescue. We've got an even greater story. This is Easter week. And so let me encourage us to celebrate, because the coronavirus will pass. Life will get back to some kind of a normal. God is sovereign after all. But we have something great to celebrate. Let's look past to that greater rescue that is to come. And let's celebrate this Sunday remembering that Jesus was the one that broke the chains of sin and death. Now that's a good word, Rockbridge Academy.